Hi, I'm Dan Brunner, Realtor and District Director for Fathom Realty here in Austin. The Austin real estate market continues its unprecedented strong sellers market. In fact, it's brutal out here. Buyers and their agents are becoming fatigued looking at so many homes and making so many offers. Some call it crazy, others say it's intense. Let's look at the data and then we'll look at a case study. When we look at this data, it's provided by the Austin Board of Realtors for the Austin Round Rock Metropolitan Statistical Area. I prefer to look at a 5-year history rather than a year over year by month, because I think it gives you a much better perspective on the trends. We set a record high sales of 4,537 in July of 2020, and it seems the lack of inventory is reducing sales. I've spoken with industry experts who tell me the week of the winter storm that shut things down better than the governor could showed no significant impact on sales. The lack of inventory seems to be driving slow sales, and we can expect this to continue. Active listings continue to be the big story. There were only 1,310 homes for sale in the entire 5-county region in February. The 5-year average is 5,600 active listings, so you can see that this is extremely low. The traditional real estate buying season may kick in as the weather warms, but it may not overcome the anxiety experienced by potential sellers who realize that they may have a hard time finding a replacement home. When we look at months of inventory, 6 months of inventory is considered a healthy, balanced market. So 0.4 months of inventory, or 12 days, is extreme and unheard of. It just shows that we're in this unprecedented strong sellers market. The typical days on market is 90, and we bottomed out at 31 days in days on market in February. After a 32,000 decrease in January, the average sales price increased $45,000 in February. The median sales price increased by $30,000. As predicted, the average sales price did exceed $500,000 in February. If the current 10-year trend continues, we could see average sales prices around $610,000 and median around $510,000 in 2026. The list price to sales price ratio exceeded 100% back in December, and the 105.5% is a new record. So that's the data for February. Do me a favor, please like and subscribe so that others can see this valuable information. I'd appreciate it. So I saw a really interesting report from ReVenture Consulting about the Austin economic fundamentals. And I think it gives us some insight into whether this trend will continue or not. When we look at population, over the last 5 years, Austin averaged 20,000 new households each and every year. When you look at the income side, the average salaries increased from the mid 60s to the mid 80s, and we continue to see major businesses continue to migrate here. I drove by the Tesla facility the other day, and it's impressive how large that thing is. When we look at housing supply in 2020, there were only 17,000 building permits issued. So we've got 20,000 new households each year, but only 17,000 building permits. Does not bode well for our inventory. So here's a case study of a property I listed last week. 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath, 2-car garage, a little over 2,000 square foot. I listed it Friday night at 6 p.m. for $370,000, and I had good, strong comps to justify that sales price. The results that I saw by 10 a.m. Monday morning included 46 showings, 20 offers, with the lowest being $380,000, the highest $485,000. It's 24% above the list price. And that's not uncommon these days. We frequently see offers that exceed 20% of the list price. The average offer in this case was $420,000, 12% above the list price, and 20% of these offers were all cash. That's pretty typical for the market as a whole. Earnest money historically has been 1% of the sales price. In this situation, we saw almost double at $7,600. Option fee historically has been $100 for 7 days, $150 for 10 days. The average of these offers was $1,280 for only 4 days. 80% of these offers included a full appraisal waiver where the buyer committed to bring cash to the table to make up the difference between the sales price and the list price. Historically, the seller has paid the title insurance. 60% of these offers, the buyer agreed to pay for the title insurance. The residential service contract, also known as a home warranty, a third of the offers, the buyers did ask the seller to contribute to that cost. The seller was requesting a 60-day lease back. 90% of the offers included that 60-day lease back with no per diem lease charge and an average of $1,000 deposit. So that's the February 2021 market report. I hope you find this information to be helpful. If you have any questions or comments, or I can help you in any way, please reach out and give me a call. Thanks.